Well, it's official. The Trump administration has came out and said that the Epstein client list is not real. We've just been imagining for the last couple of years all of these news articles and Pam Bondi coming out and saying that she had the list, which is the one thing that I cannot get over. I think that if we're going to have the official narrative come out and say that Trump has deemed this not real, then we need to put Pam Bondi on the stand. Why do we have Fox News articles stating that she had it on her desk? Well, we know the answer. The answer is the client list is real. And for whatever reason, Trump's administration is working with the deep state to keep this hidden, to bury it, whether that's because he is actually on it, which supposedly was not the case. But now that we can't see it, I'm just saying that it's a little bit of a red flag. It makes me wonder. A lot of us, we put our lives on the line to support this administration. It ruined our families. It ruined our friendships. It's ruined work experiences. It's affected where we're able to go and travel, especially those of us that have been public about this. And it's really just a spit in our face to have Trump, instead of draining the swamp and taking on the deep state the way that he has been, the reasons that we rallied behind him as strong as we did, he essentially has just said that he thinks we're too stupid to know what's going on. He's acting as if we are not entitled to the truth. Well, he needs to remember what put him in power. And it was us wanting America to be put first. None of this Israel first, no Iran first, not the UK, not France, not Russia, not Africa, not Australia. America. That's all we want. That's all that matters. But these corrupted, rich elites have essentially won. I mean, today is the day that you can say that the good guys lost. Sorry if you can hear the noises outside. But it's official. There's no other way to look at a situation that was so self-evidently true, with thousands of tapes that were seen being wheeled out of Epstein's island, with hundreds upon hundreds of clients, and from what it seemed like, most of them extremely notable. The bad guys won. We're at a point in history where you're going to be locked up if you say the word pedophile. The P word will be the new N word. And every bit of control you have of your life is about to be taken away. Thank God the AI portion of the big beautiful bill was taken out. There's still a lot of stuff that I don't agree with inside of that bill. Now, mind you, I haven't read it all, but from what I've seen, there's still a few little pieces here and there, but the AI portion was unforgivable. But we have to know that JD Vance is going to team up with Palantir in the future, and that all of our freedoms are going to be eroded away. That this administration is not the anti-deep state that we thought it was. It was just the deep state in hiding, apparently. So, answer the question. Why was Epstein in jail then? Who is he trafficking these kids to? Why is Maxwell in jail? Who is she trafficking these kids to? If they weren't trafficking these kids, why are they in jail? I mean, it's a real simple question. It's not something that should be outside the realms of reality to even talk about. If you ask me, Satanism is starting to take over our country in a real serious way. In a way that is almost undeniable now. It's too big to be ignored. And these satanic pedophiles are infiltrating every aspect of our society. And they're normalizing things that should never be normalized. I was going to wait to start this channel. I was going to wait until I hit 10,000 followers on Facebook, because I've had a bunch of reels popping off over there. And I was going to make my first video about Zohran Mamdani, specifically about how he's sort of an industry plant. And I was going to go deep talking about his parents. I'll still make a video about that, but with the state of the world and everything in it, I think that that's going to end up actually just being a portion of another video, because it's really a larger conversation to be had about the communist takeover of our country, the foreign leaders that are influencing our political candidates, literally raising them for office, training them, Justin Trudeau style, through the World Economic Forum and a variety of other super evil entities. But yeah, no, I'm heartbroken today. So heartbroken that I literally wanted to start this channel so that way the first video on this page could be me genuinely upset and showing you that even though I am America first and I believe it in my core, and I've had multiple channels over the years that have been taken down because of my beliefs. I had a page on TikTok called What You Need to Know that was really popular at one point 5 years ago, during COVID. And then government came and took that out. But yeah, I'm almost at a loss for words. Almost unable to make this video, but this is important. Pedophilia cannot be normalized. There's no way that this client list does not exist. If it doesn't exist, again, we need to see evidence on why Jeff and Maxwell were put in jail. And if there is evidence, then we need to know who's on that list. I don't care if it's the Prince of England. I don't care if it's the President of the United States, Trump himself. Nobody is above the law when it comes to these things. Specifically, pedophilia, that's unforgivable. You can't get away with this. Somehow, for hundreds of years, we allow it. They meet up in these weird occultic rituals, and they douse themselves in blood, and they drink the blood, and they ingest the adrenochrome, and they really make themselves as demonic as they can. I swear that there's like a passage inside of these evil cult-like groups that requires you to give up the most moral parts of yourself. The things that you probably disagree with the most is what they will make you do to get through their door. I just can't imagine wanting money and power so bad. It really feels like the good guys lost today. Let me know what you think. Is this all being blown out of proportion? Do you think that the government is really just trying to pull a fast one to make these elites let their guard down, make them think that they're going to get away with it so that way they can actually catch them? It just seems unreal. It genuinely breaks my heart. All right, I'll see you guys in the next one.